Excuse me. Oh, it's a Fire Emblem one. What is going on with the timestamps down here? Oh, I guess the video played and I didn't even know it. Okay, well, this is a new story coming in Wave 4 for the expansion pass. Wave 4 already?
Yeah, I'm really surprised that like the game has been out 2 months. I think this one's coming out in April 4th, so in like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got through all the expansions in like 2.5 months, which
Yeah.
is freaking crazy to me.
That's really crazy. Okay, but this one's a story expansion. So
Yeah, this one's a story. It looks like you're again, we're not. Yeah, you're kind of like it's kind of a Uno reverse card where you're playing as the bad guys, or you're gonna be recruiting the bad guys and then fighting the heroes.
I like that. I like that. That's kind of fun. I like that. That's like a fun idea.
I think it's a fun idea.
That's a fun idea. I don't know how many missions it sounds like it's gonna be, but
yeah, we don't know.
That sounds fun. Like just like okay, instead of being the good guys, now we're the bad guys. Let's go. That's fun. I like that. That's definitely a cool idea. It's like separate from the actual story.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be completely separate, like alternate timeline, basically. You know, Alir. I don't know if you're joining the bad. I don't know if like the good guys, the four nations, are gonna be like the bad guys, or your side is the bad guys and you're killing the good guys. So
I don't
it
know.
doesn't. But either way, you're fighting all the people that you recruited in the main game. Basically, I think Alir's still the main character, so you won't fight him or her. But you know,
that's cool. I like that. Good stuff. That's a cool idea. Very cool idea. Even when you have like a bad story or something, like it's just a twist. Like you just twist it all around, whatever. It doesn't matter.
I mean, maybe they'll actually develop the four hounds a little bit more than they did in the first game. You know, as they're dying, let's give them your backstory.
I can give you some backstory on them. One likes food. The other has like a real interest in like nature and likes birds, so they're a bird watcher. And that's all they're going to talk about. Another one just really likes worshiping the Avatar, of course.
Mm-hmm. And then T, and then of course
the last one is
T comes back again because everyone has to talk about T.
I just gave you the backstory, so you're good now. You're good now. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea. That's a cool idea to just like twist things around. So, and it's very simple. Okay.
Yeah.
I have no other thoughts. I still have to finish this game.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't buy the expansion pass for this game. I probably won't, to be honest. It does sound cool, but I don't know.
Okay. Next, Redfall developer is working on reversing always online requirement. Good, cool, good. Okay. They said, we listen, and we have already started work to address this in the future. We have to do some things like encrypt your save games and do a bunch of UI work to support it. And so we are looking into it. I'm not supposed to promise anything, but we're looking into it and working actively toward fixing that in the future. Okay. Good.
Yeah. I mean, good when studios actually listen to feedback. I mean, pretty much no studio at this point should announce that their game is always online because people are going to be pissed.
Yeah, just don't announce it. They should just not announce it.
Like Suicide Squad got the same reception with that, where people were like, "Always online." Nope.
Good job. Also, they said no in-game store or microtransactions.
That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, and I'm not believing that, and I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. Actually, there's no way that they're going to be like, yeah, no microtransactions, no in-game store. Because in like 6 months, they're going to be like, hey, guess what? We listened. Here's the store. And then, honestly, I don't care. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't care.
As long as it's just cosmetics and stuff.
Yeah, just put in cosmetics. I don't care about that. I really don't. But like, the stuff we care about
I
is
wouldn't
like...
be surprised if they did, story DLC for this game,
Yeah.
or like content DLC for
Yeah,
this game,
that's
where
fine.
you pay 15, 20, $30, whatever it is, and you get a new
Yeah.
like a new section of the map with more stuff to do,
Yeah, and
stuff like that.
that's
So
what I would expect too, is like some DLC content. But I'm like, man, no in-game store microtransactions. That's so hard to believe. But yeah, all sounds great. So good. Okay. Last thing is, I know you're a big Counter-Strike person. Counter-Strike 2 is in the works from Valve.
Valve is making a game, guys. They're not
Is it?
just sitting on their laurels and raking in the Steam
Was it?
money.
Counter-Strike you had to pay for. Counter-Strike was a paid game. You paid like $30 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I wonder
probably.
if Counter-Strike 2 will be paid for too.
Probably,
Be
I
the
would
30
I would guess it's gonna be at least that. If not, they'll make it like a
I see.
$60
I see. So Gabe
game.
wants to buy a house on a private island. Got it. So we have Counter-Strike 2, aka Gabe's private island home. I did watch some of this video. My takeaway is these are really nice graphics.
Yeah.
But it's Counter-Strike, so
Well, yeah, they're not gonna.
yeah, it's Counter-Strike.
You would piss people off if you
Exactly.
changed the gameplay.
You're not gonna
It's
change
gonna
that.
it's gonna be Counter-Strike, but it just looks good now instead of looking like a 20-year-old game.
Exactly.
Which is what Counter-Strike is.
It's like I was just like, yeah, these are nice graphics. Game's gonna be the same, but these are really nice graphics.
There was another video with like this like smoke. They were showing the smoke in Counter-Strike 2, and it like, they're doing some things with the smoke physics. It can be like dispersed through like shooting it, and the light goes through it, and it disperses into like enclosed spaces and stuff like that. So they're doing some interesting things with the smoke physics as well, which is cool. But
yeah, it was just like my takeaway was, yeah, this is just a really nice looking Counter-Strike. So
yeah, that's what it is. It's an updated Counter-Strike. If it played any different from the original Counter-Strike, if they changed the mechanics even slightly, the Counter-Strike stands are gonna be pissed. So
here's my question. This is a big one. What happens to all the skins from the first game?
Ooh, well, rip. That's gonna be my guess.
If those goes, no, I bet they'll say you can use those in 2. If they took those away, this would flop.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Or there'd have to be enough skins in Counter-Strike 2 to counterbalance it. But that skin market is really big. So if you don't allow that to translate into Counter-Strike 2, you're that's scary to me. Because that's like a big deal. So I don't know if they said it in the video because I only watched some of it, but
they didn't talk about that.
So that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, this looks nice. If it's like $30, that's Gabe's new private island. So good job, Gabe. Good work. You found a way to get your private island as you wanted. Yeah, it looks. I mean, there you go. That was our news.
Yeah, that was it.
I don't play Counter-Strike, so I don't really have anything to say.
Yeah, no, I don't either. A lot of these last few things is like, I don't. Yeah, there's not much. But it's it. I mean, Counter-Strike 2 getting announced is a big.
That's a big deal.
Counter-Strike. That game's like 20 years old or something. So
Yeah, you figure at some point they would have tried to do a second one, but I was like, man, Valve making a video game. There you go. Do you think they have to dust off the development studio? They're like, okay, guys, hey, so we know you guys haven't had work since Artifact. Sorry about that again, by the way. But
God, Artifact.
we know you guys haven't done anything since Artifact, but we're dusting you off. We got a new game. New game? Really? Counter-Strike 2. Like, oh, okay. Well, I guess it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what they do is there's like this like door that's all dusted and rusty. Mm-hmm. And Gabe's like, shit, where did I put the key to that again? And there's like some people in there just like hunched over like, we haven't had work in years. It's been years since we've done anything. That's what I expect. from Valve. There's like that one rusted door, and everybody's like, no, what is that? Like the new person comes in, what is that? We don't go in there.
Other than the Dota, the Dota team is separate.
Yeah, they're a separate team. They're outside.
Yeah.
They're outside with everybody else. Like the Dota team is over there.
Yeah.
And they look at the door, and that new guy's like, but what's behind the door? Don't go in there.
We don't talk about.
Why
that.
not? There's some horrible things in there. Like what? One word. Okay? Artifact. Oh. Oh my. Okay, I won't go in there. I bet there is a door somewhere in Valve Studios that has the Artifact logo. And it's like you're looking at a door from the apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody like tries to creak it open, and then a zombie tries to attack them, and so they have to close it again. Some zombie comes in. The marketplace was great. It's a great marketplace. We loved it. We loved that marketplace where things went from like $50 to 10 cents in 2 months.
Whoops.
The card marketplace and Artifact is still my all-time favorite of like, oh, that card's like $50. 2 months later, now it's 10 cents.
Uh-huh.
Good stuff, because everybody has it. So why would it be valuable? Oh my god. Okay. Well,